Hi, I'm Dr. Jessie. This is a pelvic breathing instructional video for my clients who I have prescribed this practice to do at home between PT sessions with me here at the office. So you'll want to find a comfortable position. If you're just beginning this practice, it's totally permissible to be lying on your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor. To progress, you'll be in an upright position because you're going in this upright position against gravity. So starting lying down, progressing to upright. Find a comfortably tall spine. You might choose to close your eyes so that you can draw your focus internally as you're performing this exercise. So the natural movement of the diaphragm, which is an umbrella-shaped muscle that goes front to back, side to side, in the middle of your body. As you inhale, as your lungs expand and fill with air, your diaphragm descends downward toward your pelvis. And while the diaphragm descends downward while you're inhaling, it pushes the abdominal contents out and to the side and in a downward direction. So this is all the inhale. At the same time as the diaphragm is descending on the inhale, the pelvic floor muscles, which we can think of as a muscular hammock at the base of the bony bowl of the pelvis, as you inhale, the muscular hammock relaxes and expands in a downward and outward direction. So the diaphragm and the pelvic floor are both descending downward as you inhale and the belly expands. And as you exhale, the diaphragm recoils back up toward the top of the body and the pelvic floor comes up and in once more. The belly expands on the inhale and draws in toward the spine on the exhale. So you might choose to place your hands on the belly to feel and sense this natural, gentle movement as you're breathing. The only way you can do this wrong is to force it or to over effort in this way. So it's really approaching this gentle breathing technique with a sense of curiosity and observation of the body. So potentially closing the eyes if that's what is comfortable for you, and placing the hands on the belly. As you allow your in-breath, invite the in-breath in. Don't pull the breath in, but just allow and watch as the in-breath comes. Your pelvic floor muscles expand and relax and descend. The diaphragm descends, the belly gets larger, more expansive, Buddha belly, Santa belly. As you exhale, the pelvic floor muscles gently draw up and in, and your diaphragm recoils. Inhale to expand and descend. Exhale, feeling a gentle lift, a gentle contraction, a drawing in, back toward center. Inhale, the diaphragm descends, the pelvic floor relaxes and expands. And exhale a little slower than your inhale to activate that relaxation response, the parasympathetic response, as ever so gently the body draws in, the muscles draw up from the pelvic floor, navel toward your spine. Allow, watch, observe the inhale as it allows the belly to expand, the pelvic floor muscles to relax. Exhale, gently, slowly draws the pelvic floor muscles up and in, and it's so subtle. Not over-efforting here. Inhale, relaxes and expands. Exhale, draws navel towards spine, pelvic floor muscles lift. Enjoy some natural breaths here. Observing this activity internally. in a relaxed way, in a curious way. For many of us, we have what's called paradoxical breathing, where the opposite actions happen. So don't feel disappointed or frustrated if this isn't coming naturally right away. For some of us, it takes some repetition and some practice over time to really feel the appropriate movements internally. And the best way to approach this is with curiosity and a sense of interest and wonder, and not a sense of I have to do this perfectly, expectation, etc., right, or forcible. Observing as the breath comes in, the abdomen, the pelvis expands, the diaphragm descends. And observing as the out breath happens, the belly comes toward the spine ever so gently, the pelvic floor lifts. See if you can draw your awareness to the back of the body now as well. So there's activity happening in the back body as well as the front body. As you inhale, feeling a sense of expansion in the low back ribs, in the low back muscles, some space happening. As you exhale, a gentle recoiling of back to the neutral position. The inhale invites the breath in, invites an expansive quality to the whole body. And exhale draws everything back into center. Enjoy a few more circumferential breaths where you're feeling the front body, the back body, the low body, the pelvic floor. And when it's time to conclude your breathing practice, do take a few moments to just let go of the practice completely let go of the effort of the technique, and just observe your breath. So however it wants to come in naturally, just as it is, without any intervention on your part. Sometimes this can be harder than the actual practice. Just observe. What is the breath doing naturally now after this practice? And over time, as you continue showing up to this practice, you'll notice that activating the breath in this way tends to carry on into the rest of your day. And that's why we always check in afterwards to go, okay, where are we at now? And just being honest, like if it's not happening, if you revert back to the paradoxical breathing, that's okay. Just noting that, and then showing up to your practice tomorrow again, and trusting that the more that you do this practice, the sooner your body's going to naturally regulate itself, because this is the ideal, optimal way to experience the breath. And so we just need to train the body in a gentle, inquisitive manner how to find this again. Best wishes to you. Good luck with your practicing. Be well.